Good morning, everybody. It's Debbie with the Pickin Coop Farmstead. I have yet another tray. I've got broccoli, Chinese cabbage, kohlrabi, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower. And I'm going to try to find a spot for them today. It's pretty wet out here because I left my sprinkler on all night to get everything a good soaking. But come along, let's plant some seedlings. All right, today I'm going to wear gloves simply because this ground is super muddy. Just because of my sprinkler. And I thought about taking this trellis out, but I think I want to do a second planting of peas so they can come up this trellis. So for right now, I'm just going to be planting, I don't know, let's see what we got here. We got some broccoli. Pull out some of these weeds. There's the forever weeds. Look at this stuff. It just grows everywhere out here. Drives me crazy. All right, so I think I don't know how. I'm going to try to get around that other side to plant on the other side of the trellis. But for right now, I am going to dig some holes for my broccoli. I'm going to put them about this far apart. I don't know, is that 4 inches or so? And I bet you I've got 4 varieties of broccoli. Let's see if I can squeeze one right in here. All right, so we're going to try to put 4 little broccolis right here. Let's see what we've got here. This one is a broccoli stoli, but I abbreviated everything just because there wasn't room for a lot of the names. So I guess I could try to plant like-minded, the same plants. Okay, again, loosen the bottom. Gently flip her upside down. Kind of loosen your roots. And put her down in the dirt. Got to make sure we're going to put a name tag. I'll put it behind her since we're so close to this board here. Let's see. There's another one. Loosen the roots. Drop her in. And later today, I do want to go and get a wagon load full of pine straw, because I do want to put some pine straw around these guys. Here's another one. Now, I don't know if I have a 4th one of these. That's a purple kohlrabi. Purple kohlrabi. I'm trying to keep them all together just because I'm a freak. Okay, I have 4 of those. Broccoli tender. I only have 1 of those. I don't know what happened. Sometimes, and there's a mystery plant in here. It's either a broccoli or a Brussels sprout. I'm not sure which. I think what I am going to do is put the Brussels sprout right here. That way, because they get pretty tall. I'll put him on the other side of the thing here. But look at the roots coming out of that guy. He says, "Get me out of here." Everything needs to be fed really well also. Look at the roots. I feel terrible now. I'm kind of late doing this, but it cooled down and got hot, and then it cooled down and it got hot again. And this week, it is hotter than normal, but I can't wait any longer. I gotta get these poor guys in the ground. Girls, guys, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so we have one Brussels sprout in there. Then I think I'm going to go along this way at an angle with my broccolis. See how far I get with that. So I'll put that on fast motion. You don't need to sit here and watch all that while I talk. Alright, so the bed right behind the one I just planted there, I've got tomatoes, I've got a little trellis, and I think I am going to rip these out. These are just beans, and I was saving the beans to let them dry on the plant so I could plant beans at a later date. However, a critter had other designs and they ate my dried beans. So I think, therefore, I am going to plant this with my Brussels sprouts. So what we're going to do is we're going to push all of this pine straw up away from the planting area. Ooh, there's a little bugs in here. I'm going to take my little claw wheel and I'm going to turn this up a bit. And again, taking out any rocks that you might see. Any plastic tags. So I am going to put these guys, I've got, well, I said Brussels sprouts. How about if I change that to kohlrabi? Things are subject to change around here. Let me grab my shovel. See, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 purple kohlrabis. Let's get those in here. Forgot I was putting Brussels sprouts over on that other side, and I think I only have like 2 there. So we'll do the kohlrabis. If you can see, put that little fella down in there. There we go, there's one. And I'm going to do oh, there's a nice little worm in there. He's running for his life. There, we got them all spaced out. It's super wet, so I can't kneel on the ground, and I'm an old lady, so bear with me here. So you can at least see what I'm doing. Yep. Yeah, I only planted 4 kohlrabis. I don't know why. They're one-shot plants. They're a root vegetable. So I probably should have grown more, but I did not, and I don't know if I tried and they just didn't germinate or what the deal was. But I've got 4. 4 is better than none, right? All right, let's get back over here. I gotta move my camera, bear with me here. There. Hope that worm didn't get chopped up in there. I was trying to be careful, but there we go. One more to go. I do kind of like planting it when it's wet like this. You seem to have a little better control of the dirt. It stays where you put it, doesn't fall back in the hole as bad, so that's a plus. All right, kohlrabis are planted. Excited about that. I think I am going to trim back some more on my tomatoes today. That way I don't want them to cover all the block the sun for these little guys. I've got to show you something, you guys. This is funny. There's Johnny to the left, Lilo to the right. Stitchy stayed in the house for some reason. They didn't want to come out, but they're patiently waiting for me to get done with the gardening. I had to bring my bike with my wagon because I didn't want to make 10 million trips. There she is, looking right at us. And she likes that. She's jumped in and out of that wagon no more than 10 times so far. But I thought that was funny. I had to show that to you. All right, now look at what I just spied. I just planted my kohlrabis, if you can see my hand over here, along the north side of this trellis. And then I've got all these tomatoes that I've cut back and more tomatoes. But I spread apart my mulch, my pine straw, and look at this giant planting area. So it's always subject to change. You can have all these ideas in your head and they always, yeah, they change. But you know what? That's okay, because guess what? It's your garden. You can plant that guy however you want. So we're going to go ahead and plant this. I'm going to look and see what I've got left. I'm going to put this other Brussels sprout. I think there's 2 of them. We'll find out what they are. We'll put those over on the other side over here. I'm going to get them out of the way. I'll just put him right there and him right. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just getting them out of the way. Got those over there. Now I still do have a couple of Chinese cabbages. I'm not sure. I might be able to put them back over where the other ones were. I've got room for probably 2 more over there, so that might be what I'll do. And then I can plant this bed with the, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got cauliflower and I think a couple more broccolis. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and plant those in there. I think that'll be just right for 5 plants because they get pretty good size too. So I'm going to put these in here. And I think I'm going to do my staggering. So we'll put one over here. Oh, there we go. So we will put a broccoli there. Before they get really big and going strong, I think my tomatoes will be out of here. We'll put one there. And then we will put one. Let's see. Let's put one right in the middle. There we go. There's a cauliflower. And the other two can go on that side. And I think that'll be plenty for this bed. I have a tendency, if you haven't noticed, to overplant things. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and plant these, and I'll just speed it up for you guys. Okay, so I got these Brussels sprouts. That one right there is the mystery one. These two, I thought they were Chinese cabbages. I looked at the tag and I'm like, well, they look weird. Well, that's because they're pak choi. So we got all the cabbages planted. Then over here, we got our kohlrabis, our 4 lovely kohlrabis. Then over here, we have some more broccoli. And I have 3 cauliflower plants over there. So we got all those seedlings done. So I'm excited about that. Now, I hope I don't regret this. I am going to trim up some more on these tomato plants. Especially the ones that are sticking out. They don't have any fruit on them. They're sticking out over my kohlrabis. I don't want them to shade that out. I'm leaving limbs with the fruit on them. And we're just really going to town on these. There we go. This will help it a lot. I think I'll leave that one because it's kind of, there we go. Just trimming these guys up. They don't have any fruit, so all the energy can go into the fruit, and all these leaves will not shade out my new crops. Whatever does not get ripe before the last frost gets here, I am going to freeze them anyways, because I make a yummy tomato sauce, a green tomato sauce with that. There, they look kind of sad, but that's the way they are. Let's see, I think I'll come around this side. Get some more. This made it kind of hard. I overlapped this. And it really made it difficult to get around. But next year, hopefully I'll know better. Uh-oh. Look at what I did. So I'll take these in the house. Wasn't paying attention, I guess. Not I guess. I was not paying attention. All these out of here. There, I think that's enough for that plant. I'll get some of these off. I still have radish seeds that are, I'm patiently waiting for them to dry. I have quite a few in the house now, which is a good thing. This bean, I think, is history. Take that out. And these darn things are still blooming, which to me is incredible. Come on, get out of here, Mr. B. Let's see. That has fruit on it, so we don't want to get rid of that. Quite a few of these are suckers too. All right, that's enough for this side. I'm gonna put these around so they don't fall over and break. So back over we go. My Brussels sprouts are about the size of a nickel. And I don't know if they're going to be able to harvest or not, but I'm going to keep it going. I think it's going to, oh, the aphids got to that. Darn. Well, hopefully we'll have better luck. Okay, I'm going to continue to trim these tomatoes. You don't have to watch all that. All right, that's all I have for you today. I didn't harvest much. I got a lemon cucumber about that big. And I don't know, something else. I can't remember what it was. But I think next time I'm out here, I'm going to rip out all my melons that are on that trellis. And then maybe, since I planted so much cruciferous around that one trellis, I think I'm going to plant the second wave of peas up against the trellis that I had my my melons on. It makes a lot more sense. I did trim up a lot of my tomatoes. They're looking a lot better now. So that's all I have for you today. I hope the sun is shining where you are. I hope it's not too hot. And I hope you have a great day. And thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.